Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday morning medical Qigong practice. It's great to see you guys. My name is Mary Frances. I'm one of the Qigong medical Qigong students, and today we're going over the Golden 8. So let's go ahead and get started with our practice. We're going to start with some warm-ups, our tapping exercises, settling into the space, letting the bottoms of the feet melt into the earth, softening the knees, relaxing the low back, relaxing the shoulders, softening the jaw. Tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. Very top of the head is reaching just a bit up into the sky. Breathing in and out through the nose. You can start twisting from side to side with the hands in loose fists. Gradually warming up the low back. As the low back warms up, we're going to start allowing the lead arm to travel up the torso towards the opposing shoulder. Keeping the arms nice and relaxed, the shoulders nice and relaxed. And then letting that lead arm come back down. Slowing the movement, releasing the hands. And then widening the stance so we can open up the channels in the lower half of the body. Tapping the inner thigh and then up at the hip. Widening the stance a little further. Coming up to the low back, waking up the kidneys and that kidney energy. Placing the palms at the low back, circling down the sides and up the spine, bringing some warmth to the kidneys in the low back, massaging the tissues there. Or then resting the palms at the low back, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath in the chi to the low back, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing this energy to travel to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the low back, allowing it to fill up. Exhaling, allowing it to flow to wherever it's needed. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath. Allowing the breath to relax the body. And allowing the chi to flow freely to wherever it's needed. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes, letting the arms come back down to the sides and closing by bringing that left foot back to the right. Our Golden 8 series, lung and large intestine, reaching for happiness. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Now going at your own pace, letting your breath rate guide you. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our heart and small intestine, exercise the archer. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Working with your own breath, allowing the movement to be an expression of the breath. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our spleen stomach exercise between heaven and earth. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to close. Closing. Pericardium and Sanjiao, turn and look back. Inhaling, exhaling, in, and out. Allowing the mind to rest within the exercise. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our liver gallbladder exercise, twist and release. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. And getting ready to close. Closing. Kidney and urinary bladder bend for health. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling back to the start. Using your breath to make the exercise your own. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our energy punch for the Ren channel. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Getting ready to close. Closing. For our do channel, the energy jump in 2 parts. Inhaling and exhaling. Transitioning to part 2, inhaling as the arms come up, exhaling as they come down. Closing. Keeping the feet together so we can retain all that wonderful, wonderful energy, bringing the palms together, transferring some of that warmth, some of that chi to the palms, so we can then transfer it to the face. Washing the face 9 times. Wiping the brow. Up and down the entirety of the nose. Circles, 9 in, 9 out. Just underneath the pupil at the cheekbone. And then dredging the channels of the scalp using all the fingertips. Beating the drum. Massaging the ears using all the fingertips. And then popping the cork. Uniting the Ren channel and the Do channel. massaging the jaw. Our number changes 12 times total or 6 times each side. Continuing down the breastbone. Circling up the right and down the left 9 times. And switching directions. Resting the palms at the lower dantian, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Letting the mind relax into the breath. Allowing the breath to relax the body. And allowing the chi to settle and store so that you might use it throughout the rest of your day. Thank you, everyone. Yay! Henry's
Hi,
back.
everybody. Hey, Mary Frances. Hey, thanks for leading practice and holding down a fort while I was gone. So for those of you who didn't know, I was out in Big Sur in Monterey this past week, doing some filming for some meditation, visual meditation videos. If you've seen, I have 2 already up there. They're from Iceland. They're hour-long visual meditations. You can access those on YouTube. But I'm in process of making 2 more. One is from the Central Coast, is Big Sur and Monterey, and then the other one's going to be from the ancient Bristlecone pine forest. So I'm really excited about those things. Also excited about, we have a fall seasonal exercise Qigong class coming up. And actually, so it's fall in Chinese medicine starts August 7th. And we're going to, that's early fall, by the way. But you know, early fall starts before we feel the full brunt of the fall energy. So I do want to teach that class, and it's going to be actually before the class starts. So fall is August 7th. We're going to change the format. So, you know, right now we're not meeting in person, so there's no reason why we need to do these classes. Like typically I would do these on like a weekend retreat, and it would be a Joshua tree, and we would be kind of, you know, hanging out in nature, doing some nature walks and being outside. There would be a meteor shower happening at that time. So we're gonna miss some of that stuff. So because of this, the nature of this online format, it really allows us to be more flexible at times, so we don't have to dedicate a whole weekend to do it. I mean, the experience is fabulous if we actually had this in-person class. But because we're just doing this virtually, I'm actually going to do this on the evening time. So it's going to happen on Wednesday evening, starting at 6 p.m. And it's going to be a 3-hour class. So it's going to be pretty condensed, and you're going to get a lot of information from this class. So that's more. So we're going to talk about what the fall season is about, what the energy is about, how it relates to Qigong and Chinese medicine practice. We're going to talk about things that you can do in terms of practices, in terms of sleep, in terms of food, diet, nutrition, things like that. And we talked about what to watch out for. Just remember that fall season for us is really about, in terms of the organs, is lung and large intestine time, also the energy of metal. So lung and large intestine, very important. So we also, in Western, we look at, it's also the flu season. And it's going to be a really terrible flu season because on top of the flu, we also have COVID. So you really want to do what you can to keep your immune system up. And so that's what fall season is about for us, is really strengthening that lung, large intestine energy, strengthening your Wei Qi, your defensive energy, so it protects you against illness. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, we have a whole series of exercises that we'll teach. And the format's going to be a little bit different in this one. So I'm not going to dump all of the exercises onto you in one go. We're going to do that as we go. And if you can't make the evening time, I'm going to have that available to you as you need it. So it's going to be online via a private link. So I'll post more information about that probably tomorrow, the day after, but it's going to be for next Wednesday. Okay. So thank you for joining us. It's good to see you guys again. Good to be back in LA. Got a little sunburned. It's foggy, but the sun was definitely there. So wear your sunscreen. Okay. Thank you very much. Let me see if there's any questions here. No, we're good. Okay.